welcome back. Your dreams were your ticket out. Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but those dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Who'd have thought they'd lead you? Back here where we need you. Back here where we need you. Yeah, the tease him a lot, 'cause we got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back.
What is going on? Welcome back. Stretch. Okay. All right. Hopefully that last work session was a fruitful one. Welcome to untilit.works, a thing I made basically for myself to kind of hold myself accountable to work on projects that I've been meaning to work on and complete. Untilit.works. Well, see, the thing is, because if I don't do that, I'll never find time if I don't make time. And so untilit.works consists of ciphers, and a cipher is a 3-hour block of time. Within each cipher, there are sessions. There's a work session and a break session. Work sessions are like 45 minutes, heads down, just working on what you're working on, trying to make some progress. Break sessions are 15 minutes where you get up, walk around, drink some water, just kind of let your mind relax off of what you were just doing. And you'll know it's a break session because I'll pop up in here, just like I did here with this video, and just kind of remind you, hey, stretch, get up, walk around, drink some water, or sit here and watch me talk about something I found interesting on the internet. Now, below the video, if you ever come to the site in the middle of a break session, the video may look like it's frozen, and that's because browsers don't allow for autoplay video with audio. So that's why I have a little notice below that saying that you may need to click play to start the stream. Next to that is a button that says open closed caption. And that's because right now I'm using the speech recognition API that's built into Chrome browsers to turn my speech into text and hopefully accurately, and it'll show up in that space that opens up when you click that button. Then if there's ever anything during these break sessions, you're like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Well, you can actually create a clip. And so you click add a clip and it'll go back a couple of seconds and mark a timestamp. From there, you get 5 clips that are 5 seconds long. If you click that create a highlights video before I shut everything down, you'll be able to check it out because it'll save the timestamps, take the recording of the break session, cut out the timestamps, join them together, put an intro, put an outro, and then you'll be able to check it out. So I'll show you where you'll be able to look at that later. There is a countdown timer, countdown to when the next work session starts. And then below that, there's a button if you'd like to join the chat to chat and ask questions. All right, cool. That's that. All right, now work session looks like this. Come on, load. All right, so this is similar to what the work session will look like. The site, you on the upper right hand corner got some menu options there. Subscribe has a list of all the upcoming ciphers that you can subscribe to get notified when we go live. On the opposite side, there is an audio player. So if you want to listen to some music while you're working on what you're working on, you can do that there. I asked some artist friends of mine who make really dope music to submit some instrumentals. So they did. So it's a kind of a collection of that. And it's a Bandcamp player. So if you want to purchase the track, you can. You can also share it. And I added the ability to tweet it out if you so choose. So if you want to spread some word about some really dope artists, feel free to do so. All right. Then we have the to-do section, where it says add a task. You type in the task that you're looking to accomplish, hit enter or the plus button, and it'll add it to the list of tasks right there above it. You can edit the task by clicking the text. You can delete it by clicking the X button, or you can mark it complete by checking the checkbox. And now send it to the section where it says done. You can click done, and it'll show you all the different things that you completed. Before I shut everything down, if you click that Twitter icon, it'll open up Twitter, and it'll pre-populate a tweet with all the things you got completed. So it's kind of like a nice way to kind of tie a bow on the end of the day, knowing you got some stuff done, feeling good going into the week. At least that's how I feel. All right, then to the right column, we have a countdown timer. Again, counting down to when the next break session happens, which happens 15 minutes after the hour. There's a button to open up some tutorials. So I have links to Free Code Camp and the Odin project. So if you're like brand new to coding, from what I've seen from the from the curriculum, I haven't really looked at it recently. I think they just added some stuff to Free Code Camp. And like the Odin Project, I think the Odin Project joined Free Code Camp or some sort of collaboration. I'm not sure. But if you go through the curriculum, I think at the end of it, you'll have a good understanding of what it takes to do web development. And then from there, you can just make an educated decision on whether or not you want to spend more time and or money in pursuing it. Cool. Then we have HACO. HACO stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out, and we'll talk about that later. Show and tell sign up. If you want to come up here and talk about something you found interesting on the internet, feel free to do so. Show and tell sign up will walk you through the process. Now, that video that you sent to get created, right? It will show there under highlight status submitted. And then when it's ready to be viewed, it's a status done. You'll be able to click the view button. It'll open up a page where you can see the preview of the video. You can download the video. You can also click to share to Twitter. Sometimes Twitter doesn't show the URL from the show the video from the URL. So what I do is I download the video to post to Instagram and LinkedIn anyway. So I just attach it to the tweet to make sure it shows up. That's that. All right, cool. Now HACO again stands for Help a Coder / Creator Out. It's a thing I created that if you ever get stuck, or if I ever get stuck, and you're looking for either like feedback or something, you can create a HACO, which is kind of like a room, and you invite people to join the room, and hopefully by working together, you'll be able to get like the feedback or the help you're looking for. So if you click view, it'll show you all the different HACOs that have been created. You can click the creator's name to either open up Twitter or GitHub, depending on what they logged in with, to check out their profile. And you can also, there's a filter list that you can filter by certain keywords. If you were to click create, right, it'll present you with this form where you can type in the title of the HACO and 3 keywords that can help somebody kind of understand what's happening. You click create, that will then generate a unique URL that you can copy, or you can click to share to Twitter. And then when you join your HACO, it looks like this. The title is at the top. Over on the right-hand side, you can leave the HACO. We have a menu that you can open up for some more options. To the right, there is the chat. I'm going to come back to that. On the left, there's another countdown timer. And again, that counts down till the next break session happens. You can copy the URL again. You can click to share to Twitter. Now, when someone clicks the link, they just don't join your room automatically. They're actually requesting to join the room. So you can click their username to either open up Twitter or GitHub to check out the profile and determine whether or not you want to let them into the room. And then, if you do approve them and they turn out to be a terrible person, you can always ban them. All right. So now you, as the owner of the HACO, only you can share your screen. And the reason for that is because the whole purpose of the HACO is for you to be able to get help or feedback on something you're working on. And I think by everybody being able to see what you're seeing, they'll be able to get the context of what it is that you're working on and then be able to provide you with the assistance that you're looking for. Now, the way you communicate in the HACO, there's a chat room. Now, you put in your message there towards the bottom, type it in, hit send. It'll add it to a list of messages. I also added the ability to enable audio chat. So anybody who has their audio chat enabled to be able to speak to and hear each other. But for the folks who don't have the audio chat enabled, they'll still be able to follow along because the words people are saying will be turned into text and put into the text chat. I also added the ability for the opposite to happen for enabling text to speech. So if you're not looking at the text chat and you just want to kind of still follow along, all the messages put into the text chat will be read out aloud by your browser. All right, cool. I think that's everything for that. Yeah, it's pretty much it. If you want to check out all the different HACOs, you can. It's there for you. All right, cool. Speed run. When you do a speed run, that's already happened. Sped run? Whatever. Went through that quickly. So I'm going to get y'all back to work because there's stuff. I'm actually kind of going through this tutorial. Last cipher, I showed my side project. So it's a good point to be used as a template for my future projects. That's what I built it for. So I can kind of like get other projects started quickly. So I'm going to kind of test that with a tutorial that I came across because I want to be able to if I need to, like, it's about integrating with like Firebase. And so some of my projects use Firebase. So I thought this would be a cool test to see if I can get it working. And so that's what I'm gonna be working on. I've got laundry working on. I'm doing some stuff, cleaning around the van a little bit. I've got some stuff in the works. So hopefully you are also uh, productive in your time, and hopefully you get some stuff we're doing, because this is the final cipher before the new year. So I know people say new year, new me. Hey, it's just still working on stuff, whatever. You know what I mean? So, all right, regardless of the day or year or whatever, got stuff to do. I'm working on it. All right, so send you all off with this traveling music. This is Anthony Cruz, aka A Butta. The track is called Thank You. You guys, again, thanks for hanging out. I'll see you 15 minutes after the hour, unless I'm like busy, and then might be a little bit after, but at some point. But yeah, around that time. All right, cool. Thanks for hanging out. I wish you much productivity. Be easy, and thanks for hanging out. Anthony Cruz, aka A Butta. Thank you. All right, y'all. Peace.
I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there when a brother had nowhere to turn to. You were there, and I feel like hell, and everybody says hell. We spread love like hell. I wanna say thank you for holding on when a brother was down and out. Now I feel so strong, and I wanna say thank you for being there